Hello, 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 and welcome to another love reading. Okay, guys, so today I'm going to tap into the energy of the person who is closest to you, who is closest on your mind, who you're thinking about the most, and whoever's thinking about you. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right, having said that, thank you so much for coming. If you are brand new and if you are returning, thank you for coming back. I do want to make you aware that this is a collective reading, so please take the information that does apply. If it's something that's clarifying or confirming something that you're going through, or it's explaining out one of your hunches, then it is your message, but please use your discernment. Having said that, I have pre-shuffled the cards. Source, thank you so much ahead of time for your guidance. Please give me the information that I need to share very clearly through my ancestors' guides, archangels, as well as ascended masters. Please give me the information that is necessary. Protect us against all entities and energies that are against our highest good, and cover us. Okay, for the collective, let's get to who it is that's closest in your energy, who's thinking about you the most. All right. Thank you, Source. Thank you ahead of time. Who is in the collective's energy field, who's strongest in their thought processes, who's strongest in their energy field? Why do I feel very giddy, kind of like butterfly feeling? Let's get to it. All right, the greatest desires. We have the Star, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's the greatest desires. As far as the strongest intent, what is the intention? What is the intention? We have a 4 of Pentacles and we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. We also have the Judgment card. One more card, Source. And then we have the King of Pentacles. I'm hesitating because it says disc, and I know that's just different from the regular tarot. All right, and then for the greatest fears, we have the 4 of Cups, Perspective, and then the Princess of Discs, which is like the Page of Pentacles. All right, and underneath the bottom, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Okay, rule breaker. Wow, this is just so like, and it does confirm like the little butterfly feeling I was having, because what I'm getting here with the person who's closest in your field right now, their greatest desire is to have you as their like star, literally with the Star card, is to have you as their source of like a spiritual mentor, or like a guide, or that voice that's in their life, that voice of reason that's in their life. And then with the 10 of Pentacles, as well as with the Queen of Pentacles, it's literally to have a full future of abundance with you, and to have you as that, once again, that nurturing energy, that giving, nurturing, almost like place of rest. That's the better word. So they want you to be like their place of rest. Almost, ooh, strong. It's a strong, and it's so pure. I'm not lying about it. So their desire, I didn't go into intent, because that could be a whole different conversation piece. But as far as their truest desire is to literally put you on a pedestal, and to allow you to understand and to see that they see you as their everything, and they want everything with you. That's a good start, might I add. All right, let me get some explainers for this particular energy. Is very, it's very, I like it. I like it. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm not gonna lie. That's really, really sweet, and it makes me feel good. All right, let's just talk about the intent. All right, so the true intent of this particular person is to cause you absolutely no heartbreak, to literally shield you and to make sure that you are good, All right, and with the 4 of Pentacles or the 4 of Discs, is to have a true sense of stability with you, to make sure that all wrongs are righted, to make sure that there's an open book, an open view of exactly what's going on so that they can show up. Yes, please, I'll take one to go. So they can show up as the man in charge or the girl in charge, like in their position, doing what they do, doing it well, okay? Providing, making sure that you're right, making sure that things are in place, having that sense of stability, power. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot, okay? I like it a lot, okay. All right, let's get some information source. What is the star? What is the star? Right off the bat, what we got? We got 9 of Swords in reverse, okay? Baby, they're not going to hurt you. They are not going to keep you in any state of mental distress, anxiety. You don't have to worry. You don't even have to ask questions because they're going to give you the information before you even think of it. Okay, not a problem. All right, and what's the 10 of Pentacles source? What's the 10 of Pentacles with this person who's all over the collective's energy? Strong body. All right, we have Temperance in reverse, all right? What's the Temperance in reverse to the 10 of Pentacles? What's the Temperance in reverse to the 10 of Pentacles? We have a King of Swords in reverse, okay? There is nothing that's going to be said that is going to be overbearing. However, in the same sentence, we have to be careful of the discord that can happen because this person has a mouth on them. Okay, it's not for play with them at all. It's not for play. They could be your best friend or your worst enemy, and that's what you need to watch out for. Okay, but at the end of the day, they do not want you to feel as though you're imbalanced. They do not want you to feel like you need to be defensive or nasty or mean with them. All right. And what's the Queen of Discs? We have a 3 of Wands. They want to make plans to travel with you, to kind of do the things with you. We have a Magician in reverse. No games, okay? They just really want to take care of you and make you feel like you're God's gift to humanity. I mean, that's it at the end of the day. All right, source, now, can you give me some information on their true intent? What's this 4 of Discs? 4 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles, okay? So they definitely want to work at things with you, be communal, be a partner, find this level of happiness and teamwork with you, okay? What's that 3 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles? And then we have stay with it. We have the 5 of Cups. What's the 5 of Cups to the 3 of Pentacles? We have a 2 of Wands, the Strength, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting is that with this 4 of Pentacles, and this is part of their true intent, what you guys need to watch out for is the fact that this particular person, and I can't say that it's a controlling situation, but definitely a place where they want to have you to themselves, okay? So when it comes to you guys going out or your friendship groups, hanging out with family and things of that sort, meeting new people, going to new places, you need to watch out and make sure that you keep your boundaries very strict because this person can very well overindulge in wanting to keep you to themselves and having tabs on you and where you go and what you're doing. And it's almost like if it's a situation where they find as though their level of understanding of how you move gets threatened, they'd rather keep you in a box than to deal with their own sense of insecurity and allow you to do what you need to do, right? Because you're coming across with the Strength card, that's you. And with the Queen of Cups, it's like, you have to be strong in the way that you set your boundaries and how it is that you express yourself, because this person literally will have you in this 5 of Cups situation where you find yourself kind of feeling sad on account of the way that you want to move in your 3 of Pentacles in your relationships and how you commune with people, okay? Now, the second card was the 3 of Swords in reverse, and this is the intent. We have the King of Cups, right? He or she is not trying to give you any source of a reason to try to want to walk away, okay? They definitely love you, that's for sure. They're looking back on the good times and all the things, all the experiences that you guys had and how it is that you made them feel in the situation. Okay, but when we have the Moon card with the Two of Swords, there could be some level of something not being said or something that you're blinded to. So it feels as though it's something that was done that they want to make sure that you're not aware of so that it doesn't break your heart. They want to keep you in a place of remembering what happened or how things were in the past and how good it was and how great of a provider they were and how much they love you. So as far as the whole heartbreak situation and holding a secret from you, they're justifying that this is something that is necessary to kind of keep the bigger picture going, okay? Okay. Judgment. What's the Judgment card, Source? What's Judgment? For Judgment, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Hierophant. So they want to have this relationship with you and they want to make sure that they're doing it right. They want to do it by the book. They want to marry you, okay? For some of y'all, they want to marry you. For some of you, they want to take it to a next level of commitment, all right? And then, of course, we're visited with the beautiful Devil card. It goes back into what I originally said right here with the possessiveness. There's a little hint of possessiveness because it goes right back to almost like the love is bordering an unhealthy place of obsession. Just keeping it real, okay? What's the Devil to the Judgment card? Justice in reverse. This isn't healthy. I don't know any other way to say it. This ain't healthy, okay? Because family, what I'm really feeling right now is that whatever obsession this particular person has with you has led them to a place where they've created this perfection in their head as far as how things are supposed to be. And should it not quite fall in place, there may be some other sides of this person that you will see. When we start talking about the Judgment, it's seeing things for what they aren't or putting old things, the things that were in the past that need to be resurrected are such that it will be. The things that need to be seen or dealt with, they will be. When we start talking about the Devil card and Justice in reverse, we're talking about the hidden desires, the connections, manipulations, the boundaries that were breached or that were never created, feeling as though you have a sense of being stuck or caught up in ego. That for this person is going to lead to a karmic situation. Like, this person probably is not this is more of a karmic cycle, or it's a situation where they're dealing with you as a karmic, either which way. So it's something you want to really watch out for. Okay. What's the King of Pentacles? We have a Page of Swords. Seven of Swords, as well as a Ten of Swords. All right, so this is the person's energy, this King of Swords energy. Okay, they're coming out as very intentional. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. Very intentional, a provider, someone who gets things done, someone who is very clear on how they're going to execute things. But the problem is that we have an energy also of deceit, doing things in the background, deceit. I mean, the Ten of Swords, it's just the pain, the repetitive cycles of the shenanigans that are there. Very superficial in the way that they're approaching you. It's almost like you're like a eye candy. Like you're like a piece to their puzzle of life. Like you fit the bill, and so I'm going to treat you such as, so that you have absolutely no reason to walk away. But missing the fact that there are secrets that they're blinding you to, that the intent isn't quite just. It's going to lead them to a place where where justice is going to be served because it isn't balanced. And then also too, forcing you to be in a place where you have to kind of reiterate and reset boundaries on a consistent basis. Dang, that ain't right. That ain't right. But we're about to find out right now, because let's go into why it is that, or rather, let's go into what it is that their deepest fears are. So on this side, we have the Four of Cups, we have perspective, we have manifestation, which is the Princess of Discs, which is like the Page of Pentacles. All right, Source, what's the Four of Cups? We have a Two of Pentacles. All right. What else we have? Two of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. What's the Two of Pentacles to the Four of Cups? Page of Cups. So what I'm getting here with the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups is that this person really isn't sure. And these are the fears that they have. They're not really sure if you love them. And the fear is really that you have a choice and that you're going to juggle them, or that there's a choice to be made that you're not going to make. Okay. And that the whatever love that it is you have or affection you're giving back isn't quite real. All right. What's perspective? You have the Empress. What's perspective to the Empress, Source? We have the Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. So instantly, I'm feeling like not so much that this person has a low self-esteem as much as they see you so high up that there's certain things about themselves that they feel as though you wouldn't accept, or that they know they shouldn't be doing that on a quality of a woman that, or a man that you are, that you wouldn't accept if you knew. So what I'm getting here with the Empress and the King of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles is that, and this is them as this Knight of Wands, this is their energy. But what they're looking at and what the fear is that because of all that it is that you offer and all it is that who you are, that you're literally going to find a better opportunity with somebody else to create this level of stability that they want with you. Okay. So there's not quite an admiration of who you are as much as I want you and I'm going to protect you and shelter you from the rest of the world because of who you are, which could be a little scary and questionable. What's the Page of Pentacles, Source? We have a Seven of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles, an Eight of Pentacles, an Eight of Wands, and a Queen of Wands. So this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You have an Eight of Wands and a Queen of Wands. So the last fear that I'm seeing, or another fear that I'm seeing from them, is that at some point you'll see your worth. This is really sad, actually. We started off really good, but here we are. So at some point you see your worth. You realize that you have other options. Let me just pull it out here. You see your worth as the Queen of Pentacles, because you see your worth as the Queen of Pentacles. And at some point you'll have other options, but you're not going to be willing to work with them. And then as this Queen of Wands, you're going to take an opportunity to move away very quickly. Okay. So these are the fears of this particular person. The desires, like I said, the greatest desires are seeing you as the star, wanting a full life with you, and literally wanting to create this life with you. But unfortunately, as we saw in the intention, though the intention is to have a sense of stability, not to put you in any state of a heartbreak with this Three of Swords in reverse, and to make sure that things are clear and open in communication, coming off as the King of Discs. The problem is in the background of this person, on the inside of their brain, the things that you're not seeing on the forefront with them paying bills and taking you out and listening and having all these pillow talks with you. Outside of all those things, what's really happening is there's a test of your strength that will happen with this particular person, because they are of the position where it's cool that you want to talk and you want to be like friendly with people, but you're there. So you're going to really have to watch your boundaries with this particular person. And yes, they want to make sure that your heart is never hurt. But in the same sentence, they also want you to remember how good they are to you and all the things, and I will reiterate things, all the physical things that they do for you, because what they don't want you to focus on is the lies and the deceit and the things that they want to cover from you. Okay? That's what you have to watch out for. And they want all things to be out in the open. They want to start fresh. They want to make sure that whatever it is that you guys are doing in the future has a good fresh start. But they 100% are going to be in a place where they're dealing with their karma. So you guys have to be very, very careful and use your intuition and just take the time to be with yourself and ask source as well as your guides what the best decision is. Because no doubt this person loves you, but the real question, like my mom used to always say, it's not about who likes you, it's about who you like, okay? Because the real question is, to the degree that you have the love that you have, what are you willing to risk, okay? What rules and regulations, what blockages, what institutions, what kind of holes are you willing to go through with a person who is going through their own karma based on the games and based on the desires that they deal with and holding back information from you? That puts you in a place where you have to create boundaries as a Queen of Cups, okay? This particular person, like we said, is very sneaky and deceitful, okay? And based on the shenanigans, and it very well could be a third party, or however, and not necessarily like a cheating situation, but it could be an interference of some sort, like kids that are on a mission to make sure y'all aren't together, or family members who don't like you, or it could be a third party. But at the end of the day, with all of the deceit, as well as with the third party that leads you in this Ten of Swords, it could be a situation that you really didn't want to get into in the first place. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's close on out as we have the World. Closing out cycles at the end. And we had the Hierophant in reverse. All right. So it's coming off as a real sweet offer. But at the very end of the day, the real question of the matter is the quality of love that this particular person wants to give to you. Do you want to live within that? Is it about the things that you see? Or is your perspective going to change as far as what it is that you need? Because it feels good to feel good, but it's a different level when you actually are good. Okay. Let's get some more information for you guys. Because what I'm feeling is that there's a sense of confusion just based on the way that this particular person moves, because it's so easy to get caught up into the physicality of the things that they're doing, in the way that they make you feel. And, you know, it's like, wow, is this real? And it's just that superficial, egotistical satisfaction. What is the word? Oh, Jesus. Being satisfied through the ego. Oh, I didn't even know how to speak. I don't remember what the word was. Lord help me. Anyways, let's get some information. Let's get some advice. What is this person saying to the collective source? What exactly is it that they have to say? Okay, I want to hear exactly what's on their minds. Give us the information that's necessary for our higher goods, so that we know how to move, how to duck and dodge, and how to cruise along this here thing we call life. What is it that the collective needs to hear from their person, source? What is it that they need to hear from their person? Please and thank you. All right, let's see what y'all need to hear. Some messages from their person. All right. Don't wait for me. What they got going on that they need to ask you not to wait? The passion is too much. This love is crazy. I don't want to let you go. Why do I feel this way? What's that? Childhood trauma. All right, let's just finish this out. Oh, I got it. I got the message, source. Why do I deserve someone like you? Okay, I don't know what comes next. All right, let's get this tea, honey. Let's see. Okay. Why do I deserve someone like you? I don't want to let you go. Childhood trauma. I can't express myself. Don't wait for me. This love is crazy. I don't know what comes next. Why do I feel this way? I can't make a decision. The passion is too much. A runner with childhood traumas that really does love you but lives within fire energy. Hasn't quite tapped into what's balanced as far as emotions and hasn't quite learned how to trust themselves. The don't wait for me, please, is because they don't want to hurt you, okay? They don't want you to be on the side because the honest truth is that they don't really know if they can come and give you what it is that you want. They're saying, I can't express myself. I don't know what comes next. So they're truly at a loss. This is not a you problem. This is a them problem, okay? Their inability to tap in is not your responsibility. Your job is to show up as yourself, to create boundaries, make sure that those boundaries are not breached, and if they are, to leave in love. That literally is it. Because everybody's responsibility is themselves as an adult. And all you can do is live truth through your lifestyle to allow others to see what that looks like to work on it themselves. And if you keep that relationship with Source going where you're praying, you're meditating, you're listening to your intuition and you allow it to keep growing because you keep trusting it, then the things that you need to do, you'll know what to do and you won't be fighting yourself. You won't be in that two of swords in your head because you're actually doing what the instruction is. You're following the assignment. When someone says, why do I deserve someone like you? The exact same statement is, I don't feel good enough for you. And if someone says, I don't feel good enough for you, believe them. You can't tell someone what they believe. And this is exactly what that means. Why do I deserve you? Which means that I don't see the reason why I can have someone like you. That's not, I personally don't take that as a compliment. It's sad because what you're saying is that you see me too good for you. So what do? Do you dumb yourself down or do you loosen up your boundaries and restrictions? Do you tolerate stuff that you wouldn't necessarily tolerate or things that irritate your light? Do you do that for this person and call it self-sacrificing? Or do you create your boundaries and say, this is the standard, and if you want to be with me, you're with me, and if you can't, then I release you in love? That's the real question, all right? Why do I feel this way? Why do I deserve someone like you? I don't know what comes next. I don't want to let you go. I've never heard such low vibrational statements in a minute. It's what I can't do in a lack mentality all day, okay? The childhood trauma expresses it all. The passion and the love is too much and it's too crazy. It's all fire energy, okay? Y'all are getting that back blown, okay? Okay, or that surfboard is being surfeited, okay? It's passionate, right? But the problem is because of the childhood traumas, this person cannot express themselves correctly. What's worse than that is, as we said, as we saw in the tarot, they can't make a decision. There is a third-party situation. There is something that they're keeping you blinded to. It's not because you're not worthy. It's because of their own issues with their own traumas. And at the end of the day, they're saying, don't wait for them because they know that they're toxic to you. They love the mess out of you to the degree that they can love themselves. And you know how someone loves themselves because they show you in the way that they treat others as well as themselves. Are they doing healthy habits? Are they taking care of themselves mentally? Are their relationships with others healthy? Or is there a whole bunch of deceit and lies and arguments? All right, little piece of advice and then we'll get up out of here. Let's get hidden heart secrets. No, we're not going to do that. let's do, I forget the name of these cards. Maruk X. I wish that she would put actual names on them, because all of her cards have the actual Maruk X. So you forget which oracle card is what. Sorry, moving on. Anyway, so let's give us some advice. What do we need to hear in regards to this love situation? What do you need to hear in regards to this love situation? Let's take these. We have liberate yourself. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept for help. All right, so in the midst of this situation, don't feel ashamed. If it's a situation where you guys actually built something, or, you know, you went bragging to your friends about how great and how amazing he is, and then he did some F shit, and it was like totally like blindsiding you, and now you're trying to figure out how to get out of something or what the perspective is, don't be afraid to ask somebody. Also, too, it says you're on the right path. Even if you're not sure, keep going. Eventually, you will get to your destination. All right? Make wise decisions with your intuition. Nothing is lost. Know that when you lose something, try to remember that there's always a deeper meaning, that anything you lose comes around in another form. And no matter how bad things may seem, all is not lost. Nothing is lost. Everything is a lesson. Nothing is by chance. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate you. Please consider hitting that like as well as subscribe button to join my family. And we will do this thing called life together. Thank you so much again. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Bye.